Shalom. Before I start, I want to give honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Yahweh Kachodash, Yahweh, which is the one and true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and true name is Yahweh Shai. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brother scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am your brother Mashiach Arazakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada. And pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as Mercy. Alright, and the Lord just put this put the spirit on me to do this lesson this morning. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is Psalm 6:1. It says, O Lord, rebuke me not in thine anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. And when we go into the meaning of that word chasten, for edification's sake purposes, which I'm going to get out right now, Salakia, it goes into the meaning of yashar, which means to chasten, discipline, instruct. Alright, instruct, discipline. Alright, let oneself be chastened or corrected or admonished. So it means to discipline, instruct. Alright, discipline or instruct. Alright, it says, rebuke me not in thine anger, neither chasten me in thine hot displeasure. Right, because the Lord, King David feared the Lord. Alright, and we know how the Lord do things. Alright, when he chastens us, This is verse 6. It says, verse 2, have mercy upon me, O Lord. See, King David asked the Lord for mercy. And you as an Hebrew Israelite, you as an Israelite, a so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American Indian, you're to be asking the Lord for mercy. No matter how long you've been in the truth. Alright, you want to stay being humble, and you want to always ask the Lord for mercy. Because again, just because you're in the truth, that doesn't mean that the Lord doesn't have to give mercy to you. Alright, just because you're in the truth, that doesn't mean that the Lord has to give mercy to you. Alright, that's why it's always good to be humble and ask the Lord for mercy. Alright, verse 2, it says, have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. Because he was talking about in the flesh, he was weak. It says, O Lord, heal me, for my bones is vexed. And when you go into vex, it means annoyance. Alright, anxious. Alright, angry or upset. Alright, that's vexed. Verse 3, it says, my soul is also sore vexed. See, he was sore vexed in the flesh and in the spirit. My soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Lord, how long? Verse 4, return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me from my mercy's sake. Alright, so when you go into, just for edification's sake, we're vexed, because I should have went into that as well. It's always good to, it goes into the Hebrew word of Bahal, which is H926. Alright, and it goes into to disturb, alarm, terrify, hurry, be destituted, be anxious, be afraid, hurry, nervous, to be destituted, dismayed, terrified, anxious, to be in haste, to be hasty. Alright, to make haste, act hastily, be hurried, be hastened, be dismayed, terrified, hasten. Alright, to hurry. Alright, to be afraid. Alright, be afraid. Alright, verse 3, it says, my soul is also sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? Verse 4, return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake. See, so King David, he's asking the Lord for mercy. And you should be doing the same. Verse 5, for in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave who shall give thee thanks? Verse 6, I am weary with my groanings all the day night. Make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. Verse 7, mine eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all mine enemies. Verse 8, depart from me, all you workers of iniquity, for the Lord have heard the voice of my weeping. And that word weeping means to, let me go and get it. That word weeping, Bachi, which is actually Bachya, but it says Bachi, but it's actually Bachya. which means a weeping, weep, wept. All right, that's what it means. All right, it says, "Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity, for the Lord have heard the voice of my weeping." Verse 9, the Lord have heard my supplication, and that word supplication means favor. The Lord will receive my prayer. Right. Verse 10, let all mine enemies be ashamed and sore vexed, and let them return and be ashamed suddenly. So right, King David asked the Lord for mercy. Now I'm gonna do a part 2 to this because I gotta go do something real quick. But again, you as a Hebrew Israelite, a so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, you want to be asking the Lord for mercy, man. All right, you want to be humble in this thing. So, Lord willing, that's edifying. I'll be back in a minute to do my part 2. And till the next time I say, Shalom.